Пред бзеле, але вувап. This time I will paint through it in different way. As I told before, I like to represent in my art the movement, and I adore to play with light. And in this story, we will represent the idea thanks to the light effect. Let's start it. I mentioned it that I really like origami, this art of paper, origin from Japan. And now to see what we will do this time. I really like to collect money from different country because you see the symbols of one nation. It's so important. The face, the real personality, real story. And when you touch this, the feeling is different. It's interesting to check more information about nationality. Okay, here is the first face. Let's see how many interesting things we can do together. In financial point of view, according to financial point of view, the money change their changed value depends on many factors. When you organize your country and invest in your bank system, financial system, here we will see one more face. How works art moves together with knowledge. It's interesting because when you would like to say something, you should think in different language because my English isn't native, but I'm sure you understand my idea. And when you art for preparation of your idea, you should imagine it. When you do this together, it's interesting because your mind develop. Because of that, I share short video clips with my interest. Because for me, this is Happiness Maps future, and I would like to share this with you. I would like to art together. I mean, here we will see it, the face, but is protected. Here is the eye, mine, such as ancient knight. I really love warriors because their value is bigger than personal greed. It's important to protect people who really matter in life because our home is common. Our future depends on what kind of people we are. I told you before I like to use colors which correspond to the Olympic logo, and here I would like to stop and to cover this with different techniques. But here my idea will be not how you will expect it. I will do something special here. Okay, if this is our money system depends of the country, the power of development of the one territory. In this territory live people and they create their story. And when they invest in their country, uh, they produce money. When produced money are reinvested, then GDP increases because the resources are not saved at home, for example. They are used, and if you want to resolve every economical problem such as um, inflation, stagnation, you should prepare some plan to give opportunity of people to control their money, not to wait another moment because everything will go in a direction which you choose. Then you can have money if in this position. When in this position, here we talk about uh, every time in life we have leaders and people who prefer to be governed than to live in easier way and take happiness without any effort. This is one human nature. The second human nature should be the first because to take responsibility to do this, it's hard to organize different types of people according to their age, interest, in level of development, job profession, dream, and so on. It's hard, and when you inspire them, should take into responsibility, but not everything depends to you. Depends how your plan will be represented. Then it's nice idea to responsibility to be to all, but every time in life one will win, but also it's possible to see some negative aspect about the job. And I think that this is not so nice idea because I think that to be thankful is the way of happiness and the way how people can be better, stronger. They are together. Not everything is perfect, but the way how we will resolve the situation is important. And I can understand why in some profession, in company, the boss or manager would like to be uh, so unpolite and to treat others not as equal, as something, some kind of people comes from upper level and to feel something like fair to not lose their job. I can explain clearly what is the reason for this kind of people, but I had met in my experience and don't think that this is good idea. I think that when one personality show how success, how earn their money, what construct, what is his interest and job, and if this personality also govern, uh, it would be perfect to treat others as good potential and useful. And I see this kind of person and I think that this is the correct relation because when you have power, this means that groups of people want you, and this is so important. I can't accept who forgets or knows this, but prefer to use people who give him power. And I really like beautiful people, people who are champions, who has different interests, and show the world that when we can love and can to be loved, the system in personal life and in the upper level works. And here we see, just a second please, to here we will see the first phase, and this is the body. Okay, if you think in abstract way and change the distance, the focus is changed, and also can understand this such as points group of something. If this is territory, population is identity. When represent one value, folklore, dance, music, something that is value to this territory. Not everybody comes in abroad can be a part of this. This is identity. And because of that, I will mention again my idea of the money and the face. If you decide to be part in one group of people because of fun trip, looking for new job place, so on, you can go in this territory. But if you want to be part of the heart of this country, should do something more. You should change. For example, I really like couples which have children, and this way the connection is real fact. I can't understand records of marriage where so often woman searching for someone and or doesn't work, or searching some hobby to do something, because when you are nobody, it's hard to live and to want some standard of life. Then, if you want to be identity, you should understand national spirit, interests, goals, and to love this, because this territory should be your land, and this is different way of thinking and motives of your change. And because of that, because of history, I represent this phase, but with some protection. And this is so true. Let's to think about back in the history. Every time uh, important people for one nationality has a lot of people who protect them, trust them, work for common success, and attract another people who would like to see at the mirror the change that is their dream, not some lie. Because of that, it's so interesting when you read or watch film about real historical personality, because you see how all people in one territory change something in them. It's interesting. One generation, second generation, third generation. This is so long process of development, and you see someone's face. You read someone's story. Then, and because of that, if we look, here is the hand, maybe such in this way, because this is a symbol of power and united the rest. Because of that, I sometimes use surrealism, cubism, or abstraction, because different my idea would like to share in different way and influence in different way. And if we rotate, what we will see? We see the same. Object, but here is the eyes, but it's closed. Nose, maybe the personality sleep. Maybe we need also pleasure, love, free time, sweet moments where we can rest, everything will be fine. But in fact, we see something here. What happens when people dream? Can they see the future thanks to their dreams? It is possible to be protected by some external, internal power. And here is the metaphor of the author. And when we see the picture in this way, we see some animal. Here is the eyes, and this is the back. You will tell me which is this animal, and here is one part of the this animal. And continue to rotate picture and looking for something, some key to understand what really wants to tell you author, or what is the dream, the idea. And I would like to conclude this part of the story. I told you before, everything is one paint, and will be interesting to watch the last video, because everything will be represented such as cartoon without any explanation. You know already what and how I work. And then you should find the truth. I give you the key. And to say something sweet, I will use color in the end. And I would be happy if you comments or find my artist inspiration and change your life in a beautiful way. And this means that you need someone. I really wish your art music to give you so amazing
Maybe
energy
smell
and
with
inspiration.
Hamlet and Loman.
Wish you amazing future.